Hello everybody, hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. We will continue our lesson 2 sound. Please have your books with you and take notes. So coming to the topic of sound, and we come to frequency. Frequency is the number of times an object vibrates per second. So frequency basically is the number of vibrations per second. When we talk about frequency in sound, it's the number of vibrations per second. Now here you can see lower frequency and higher frequency. High frequency sounds, as you can see here, their peaks are close together, right? You can see here that their peaks are what? They are closer together. But on the other hand, lower frequency sounds, their peaks are further apart from each other. You see, as much as lower the sound gets, the more lower, the more distance in the peaks get. But if it's a high frequency, the peaks have less distance between them. So again, frequency is the number of vibrations per second, and it is measured in hertz. If we want to measure the frequency, we use the unit hertz, or we write it Hz. Pitch actually is how high or low a sound is, and it is actually related to the frequency. As we said, the higher frequency peaks are near to each other. Now here this is high pitch, how loud a voice is, and low pitch, how lower the sound is. Pitch and frequency are two different ways to describe sound waves. Pitch actually is the way our ears perceive frequency, how many vibrations. As you know, we learned that frequency is the number of vibrations. So pitch actually is the way our ears perceive those frequency. How can we hear, how much can we hear or not. Musical notes, if you ever been try to work on the piano or music notes, you see these letters, right, from C, D, E, F, G, A or B. Now these series, as you see, they repeat itself in the 8th note, and look, you see here at the 8th note, the C again begins. Now the series of this note actually is called an octave. It is actually describing you, it tells you that pitch. I mean, when are you going to increase the sound frequency, how much it is getting above more and how much it is getting lesser. So if we see here in the first A, let us say using at a frequency of 55 hertz, right? In the second A sequence, because you're going to, in the next octave here, it will be 110 hertz, which means that there is more frequency there, more vibrations are there. You will hear that the sound A is twice as high as in the pitch as the first one. It's twice, it's more frequency there, so the pitch is actually more higher. The third A will be 3 times as higher, right? As you go in the third octave, the third one is going to be more higher. However, it will not be 165 hertz but 220 hertz. This frequency doubles for every octave. For every octave, the frequency just carries on, it doubles on. Changing in pitch. Now, to make sound higher in the pitch, we increase the number of times it actually, the vibration, as I told you, each sound, how much vibration it has. For example, on a string instrument such as this guitar, shortening the string increases the pitch. If we shorten the string here, it increases the pitch. It means it will be more louder. On the other hand, if you have a wind instrument, okay, what is going to happen? Shortening the tube increases the pitch. So if we shorten the tube, it will increase the pitch. Why? Because when we short the tube, it produces a higher pitch. Because of the air inside, it will vibrate more faster, and when it vibrates more faster, more frequency, more waves are going to be produced there. And as we know that if there is more frequency, more vibration, the pitch is going to be higher. On the other hand, you can increase the frequency of a sound wave by actually moving towards it. Frequency is just the number of peaks of a wave per second, as we repeat it again. So if you move towards a wave, you will hear the peaks quicker than you were standing still. If you move away from a wave, the peaks arrive at your ear actually more slowly, and the pitch is lower. Let us say this police car. Now if you see here you see that the waves here are getting more stronger, and here they are getting lesser. Is okay, the what number of vibrations or frequency. Now as it moves towards you, it gets more and more, right? More number of vibrations are there when it becomes near to you. Now this actually a change in frequency due to moving towards or away from a wave is called the Doppler effect. This is what we call it, a Doppler effect. You see that when it moves towards you, the number of waves get the frequency gets more, and the pitch is going to be more. But as it is away from you, you will hear that the pitch is lower. Why? Because here now the frequency is less. So this is actually Doppler effect. Doppler effect is a change in frequency due to moving towards or away from a wave. That's all was the lesson for today. We'll continue the lesson tomorrow. Hopefully this helps, and please feel free to ask any question. Thank you.